Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. I would like to zoom in on the idea of professional help and self-help when it comes to really understanding narcissism and your role in the relationship, what you can do to protect yourself moving forward, and how you can kind of process through what had occurred in your life, no matter how long you have been really in the trenches with this type of disordered or destructive type of person, toxic person in your life. And this topic was brought up from a viewer, and I just want to give a quick shout out. I had a really sweet viewer who emailed me and asked me about what kind of makeup I wear, and I just want to give a quick shout out. Thank you for all your inquiries and emails. I really appreciate it. It's called Bare Minerals. It's like a natural, sort of lightweight makeup foundation and blush highlighter. So hope that answers your question. I'm always open to answering questions and taking inquiries, video requests. So please do, by all means. So anyway, looking at the difference between professional help and self-help, where do we really benefit? What is really the advantages of both? Should I do both? When is it time to get professional help? Well, let's take a look at a couple things here. When we talk about professional help, going to see a primary care physician, a psychologist, a social worker, that is within your healthcare system, using your health insurance, what have you, and speaking with them regarding symptoms that you could experience, reoccurring thoughts that are difficult for you, insomnia, other sort of health-related incidents such as, cramping, loss of appetite, loss of sleep, really disturbing emotional states that make it very crippling for you either to get up, you feel like you can't leave your house, you feel like you cannot sleep, you're becoming extremely isolated, and it's really disrupting your life. Really, the gauge is if you've experienced this for more than 2 weeks, and it's really crippling. I mean, it's having a dramatic impact on your life. By all means, schedule an appointment with your primary care physician. Let them know of the symptoms you are experiencing. And symptoms can really range in what we're calling, health symptoms. In other words, if it's really getting in the way of your ability to eat, sleep, be comfortable in your own body. I mean, these are all, causes definitely of anxiety, depression, which can be treated from, a physical standpoint. In other words, medication can be prescribed to facilitate your healing in this, things like your antidepressants, things of that nature. I don't condone medication. However, if you are experiencing severe depression, which means you cannot leave the house, or you can't get up, like literally you're experiencing major depressive episodes, you need to get professional help. And I think you would concur with me on this. And things like loss of appetite, a lot of digestive issues can be tied into anxiety. Our digestion, irritable bowel syndrome, a lot of the ulcerative colitis, these can be exacerbated by the emotional body. Anxiety, because it's all related. We have a nerve. Basically, we have a nervous system. We have a central nervous system, a parasympathetic nervous system, which is related to our sensory motor skills, which means our movement ability. For example, walking, sitting up, standing up, playing sports, lifting our knees. These are all related into our central motor system and, our neurological system as well. And, sometimes we can experience slowing of these symptoms when we experience depression or anxiety. And a lot of this, a lot of our energy can become down or lowered, or we can experience a lot of cramping in the muscles as a result of anxiety. So if you're experiencing this, definitely, those type of symptoms, definitely schedule an appointment with a primary care physician. Just say, hey, I'm experiencing these. What do you think? What is your feedback? It cannot hurt. And you might be referred to a psychologist to discuss these type of symptoms. Also, a lot of people experience what is considered post-traumatic stress syndrome, where literally they feel so afraid, they feel so stunted, so stifled that from the fear that it's difficult for them to leave their house. They have extreme insomnia. So these types of things are again indicative of that syndrome. So definitely seek out some professional help, and remember that sort of help through your emotional through your mental care your mental health professionals is going to go to a certain extent. Self-care, you really do need to be able to help yourself. In fact, I really feel, and a lot of viewers here can testify, that really a lot of the most intensive progress you've made is by interacting with other fellow people, other fellow members of YouTube, through reading, through going through and identifying these situations through YouTube, through blogs, through connecting with other people who have been through the same situation, who can, say, I get it, and who can actually give you some tools that you can plug into your life, because the mental health system only has a certain type of care structure and strategy. So I think it's a great thing to be able to supplement it through what I'm calling self-care, and taking responsibility and ownership for your healing here, and getting that individualized help, because a lot of people have not experienced certain results through their healthcare provider. So definitely the self-care that you plug into through YouTube, through people who have been through it, people who have a very focused and specific knowledge of this, a little bit more in depth, maybe better suited to your personality type, can definitely help you with your recovery. And it's going to take time. As we say, it's not just like overnight, you get it. It's going to take time. Go through these videos. Give yourself a little retreat, if you will. Run through my channel. Just allow the videos to play. See what resonates with you. See what works with you. Because really, your care and treatment plan is going to become personalized. It's going to be customized, because recovery is an individual process. And eventually all these tools are going to come together for you, and at one point you're going to go, aha, I'm getting there, I am there. And you'll be very grateful that you took the time, energy, and effort to put your tool bag and your toolkit together. We'll go into more of these tools in future videos, just again to reiterate and make sure that you're plugging in and zooming in and getting the care that you need. Peace and harmony with you here today. Hope these videos help. Please do share to those people in need, and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support.